Hello, I'm Kelly Mantle. Hello, I'm Kelly Mantle. Hello, I'm Kelly Mantle. And this is the Kelly Mantle Show. Won't you come inside the Kelly Mantle Studio? This episode of The Kelly Mantle Show is brought to you by Zocdoc. As an industry-leading activist in the forefront of promoting healthy living habits, I couldn't be happier to speak to you about Zocdoc, a free app and website where you can go and find in-network doctors and instantly book an appointment. They make it insanely easy to find a great doctor because they have thousands upon thousands of verified patient reviews, including a few of my own 5-star reviews. Yes, I use Zocdoc, and you should too. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to Zocdoc.com/mantle to find and instantly book a top-related doctor today. That's Zocdoc.com/mantle, Zocdoc.com/mantle. Tell them I sent you. Get well soon. You're welcome. The other day, I was visiting my good Judy Renee Zellweger at the Parker in Palm Springs. We were sipping on pina coladas and chowing down on cucumber-infused hot wings. And just as the rays were soaking up our patchouli-smothered skin, I started to focus in on a strange little man who stood about 4'10". And he stood up and with a big grin, he said, "Look up. It's the chemtrails over the country club." And I stood up and I gave him a big hug. And later that night, he serenaded me in the hot tub. He said, "Kelly, I'll be the compass and you be the wind, because I'm rock steady and you're ever changing." And I looked at Renee and she looked back at me and I vomited. Welcome to the Kelly Mantle Show. Won't you come inside the Kelly Mantle Studio? Today's guest is blessed and highly favored. She's a small-town queen with big city aspirations. She's got $1 million smile and soft, supple vibrations. She left us gooped and gapped on AllStars when she snapped. They begged, "Please come back," but she said, "Nope, that's a wrap." She took destiny into her own hands, and now her every wish is our command. Look out, world, 'cause this gal is coming through. And just remember, if she can do it, so can you. Ladies and gentlemen, Heidi N Closet.
Hi! Oh my goodness, you kind of ate that. It's the gooped and the gagged and the vibrations and everything.
I love what's gapping.
What's gapping, baby?
Oh my God,
Thank you for
so
having
happy to have you
me.
here. Salud.
Oh, I love that drink. I love that
Oh, yes. We're just having a little afternoon delight here in the evening time.
What is this? Is it a Pinot Grigio? What
Honey,
is this? A
that
Pinot
is
Noir?
a Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh, so Raja would love this.
Yes. Raja had a little bit of it when she was here also.
It's actually her bottle that she left that we're still sipping on.
Hey, she said she wasn't going to do that no more because it was too much work. Too much responsibility.
Oh.
I am so excited to have you here.
Thank you.
We actually met for the first time at the premiere party of the Emmy award-winning movie, The Bitch Who Stole Christmas.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Where are the Emmys?
I don't get to keep any of my Emmys. Our season won some stuff. That one, I'm like, where? I want one on my mantle. Why can't I have
one? The Bitch Who
one?
Stole Christmas needs an Emmy. Honey, give RuPaul an Oscar. No one can act in front of a green screen better than RuPaul.
She eats it up.
Well, now you grew up in North Carolina.
Yes.
My man is from North Carolina.
What part? Oh my God,
I think it's, what is it, Hendersonville?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Hendersonville.
Okay.
Honey, I got myself a hillbilly.
We stand. I love a country
redneck,
man.
honey, and we're going to have some they them liberal babies.
As you should teach the rednecks that it's okay to be different as well. It's okay.
But what was it like for you growing up in North Carolina?
It was difficult at sometimes, but I had a very good, loving family support because that's just the one thing in the Black community, and in the Southern Black community specifically, we go to church. We're a tight knit family. We stick together. We eat, pray, all that stuff
And you're
together.
a grandma's boy.
I was raised. My mother passed when I was very young, so I was
Yeah.
raised by my grandmother. So I'm very much a grandmother.
We've talked about this on the show. It's been like a running theme.
Yeah.
And I was very close to my mom, but I was really close to my grandma. She was like my best friend. And so I think there's always like this, that you can tell when someone has a grandmother.
I feel like their spirit feels
Yeah.
different. I feel like, because I feel like I'm an older spirit than I am physically.
Yes.
Like, I'm 30 and looks delicious for 30. But I feel like my spirit is probably closer to like 40s, and like I'm at that point where I'm like, I really don't care what people think of me already, and I'm like, I kind of love it. I'm not mad about getting there sooner than later. So
Now, the things that come out of that gap, honey.
What goes in is the problem.
Well, you never know what's going to go in or come out, honey.
yeah.
Anyone who can refer to their reproductive organs as goodies and whatnotteries has a special place in my heart, honey. You are a beat poet, and you probably know it.
I kind of do know that I have a beautiful way with the words.
You really do.
A beautiful way with the English language.
The colloquialism.
It's not even a good handle on it because I can't speak. But what does come out can be quite poetic at times.
Can be quite poetic at
What
times.
comes up comes out with me because my brain don't think sometimes, so just the mouth is going. So
Now, what was the other one? The Civil War wig?
my civil hair rights, my civil rights hair,
Civil rights
My civil
hair.
rights
That's
hair.
it.
Oh
Civil
my God.
rights hair.
When my wig came off in my head, oh my gosh,
Girl, that is
the
hilarious.
trauma.
I love
It's
that.
on brand for me though. Even at my first drag show that I ever did, like my heel fell off, and I went to take the other one off, and it broke. So very
This
on
was
brand.
your first drag show?
Very first drag show
Where
ever.
was it at?
It was in Greensboro, North Carolina, at Chemistry Nightclub for a Thursday night talent show.
Okay.
She won still.
Okay.
So yeah.
She was already winning before she was winning.
Yes, I did that. And
How
then
old were you?
I was 20. I started when I was 20, so it was always easy for me to keep up with how long I've been doing drag. Because I'm 30 now. I've been doing drag for 10 years.
When did you start watching Drag Race?
And the first season I watched live was season 6.
The season
The bacon.
of the bacon,
The
honey.
bacon. Don't wear
The
bacon.
bacon, girl.
Don't wear bacon.
I'm glad I wore bacon.
I honestly thought you were going to be fine there. So I thought you
wouldn't
I thought
have
you were
it
safe.
any other way. Do you have any regrets on your Drag Race journeys?
Honestly, no. I try to
No.
live with no regrets because I feel like, to me, everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a
So
reason.
I try to take what I get from it and make the
Yes.
best out of it, really. So I don't have any regrets. Zero, yeah.
Now, the first
Maybe
day,
a little better makeup skills on the first season. Maybe
Well, girl, I still have makeup skill regrets to this
Don't
day.
we
I mean,
all?
listen, I went on tour with Trixie, and she came in my dressing room every night and bullied me and said, Kelly, what is this? What is this that you're putting on your eyes?
I know
Kelly, what is this? This is from like the 1970s.
Miss Girl, you have yes, you have a makeup empire. But who you telling how to do makeup tricks? Let's be real.
I love the makeup.
Geometric
I
do
love the
her.
makeup
It's very
video of y'all
defined.
together. It is
You do
so
like that
cute.
one?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's hilarious.
It was Kiki. I think I was probably high that day.
Were you high that day?
Probably.
Are you high now?
I took a couple hits before I came in
I
here.
love that.
Yeah, just a couple. I didn't
Yes.
do the whole thing.
Now, are you an indica or a sativa girl?
It depends on what I'm trying to do. If I'm like trying to chill out, indica, of course. But
What
if
do
I'm
you-
like out with the girlies and having a good time, we're pumping sativa down for sure.
To go hiking?
Yeah, to go hiking, maybe a hybrid or a
hybrid.
sativa.
I always do a hybrid for
or
hiking.
pop a mushroom. We'll see.
What were you smoking today? A little mushroom?
A little mushroom.
You know.
It was a sativa that I smoked on this day.
Yes.
Yeah, a little
The
sativa.
rhythm is gonna get
So
you. Rhythm is gonna get you. Rhythm is gonna get you now.
wait, hold
Boom, 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 boom.
You better break it down.
Girl, you know what I
better.
love about us? We love disco.
I love
Girl,
disco. Love.
I don't care what mood I'm in, honey. My first
Pump it.
album, you put on some Pointer Sisters, you put on some Donna Summer, you put on some, honey, I get into it.
You just gave me all the chills.
The Bee Gees. Donna Summer was my first album on vinyl on the radio. Changed
Vinyl?
my life. It changed my life.
On the radio. That was one of my talent numbers.
Radio.
Yes.
How she does the little echo
I
at
love
the
it.
end.
I love I'm obsessed. Yeah, I used to
Oh
do
my
that
God,
for
I
I used
love
to do that for
that.
like my talents back in the day when I was doing pageants and stuff.
Yes, girl.
Good times.
So are you still doing the podcast that you had going?
With Jada.
With Jada, yeah.
At this moment in time, it is in a state of stasis. Like what's a
Taking a
frozen
hiatus?
A little hiatus at the moment. Yeah, I feel like that would probably be the best way to put it, y'all. No shade. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing. Just
well, now you had me worried the way you said that.
There's nothing wrong. Just Jada's on the road a lot. I'm pouring into myself and working on the production company and things and stuff. So, she's touring the world right now, and I'm,
Now I'm sensing something else going on underneath here. I am an empath, psychic, and I'm here to tell you that I'm getting very different vibes than what's being said.
Well, all I'm going to say is me and Jada are still best buddies.
Good.
That's all I can say.
I love that.
Yeah.
Cheers to best buddies.
Plot twist, I hate that bitch. I'm joking. Real cool.
The Transvestigation Unit here at the Kelly Mantle Show wants to know, if we were dying in a blimp, who would you save? Jimbo or Jada S.
No, that's not right. That's not right, and it's not fair.
It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway.
Oh,
how are you, Chastity?
Oh, shut up, stupid. Oh my God, Jimbo or Jada? Oh God.
The blimp is going down.
How high is the blimp?
You can't breathe anymore. It's now above the Hollywood sign.
Fuck. Okay.
It's about to crash into.
It's on fire?
The blimp is now on fire, even though it's made of carbon monoxide.
What is happening on this blimp?
Everyone is getting carbon monoxide poisoning.
Okay. I'm going to...
Would you rather know when you're going to die or how you're going to die?
How or when? I would say how. No, when. So I can live every day to the fullest leading up to it, and then whatever fucking happens, it just happens. So just let it be. Yeah.
And you have been living your life to the fullest. The thing I love is the day that you showed up to your first season of Drag Race, you had 33 cents in your bank account.
Yeah.
That is wild.
It was crazy. Telling me it was crazy.
And so you were just literally jumping in the water and going, I hope.
Hope floats, they say, and it's still floating to this day. Yeah, I didn't even have money to get my bags to LA to shoot. I had to borrow. I borrowed money from my ex who I was dating at the time, and then I borrowed money from my high school dance teacher. Shout out Miss Allen, whoop whoop, who is still one of my closest friends to this day. I borrowed some money.
They didn't pay for them?
They were reimbursing us, but we had to get them there first for them to be reimbursed. So I was like,
well, no, I think, what your conversation started, though, was, this is one of the only reality shows on television where the contestants have to, you can go on Project Runway and you make all these outfits, but you're not spending stuff.
They give you the budget to go pick the fabric, and then you make it yourselves. Survivor, you go live on an exiled island. And
so it really, I think that you were kind of the first season that kind of shed light on the fact that, for one person, they might have a $400 package and another person has a $40,000 package.
It's true.
So
and
of course, there's
was very much the case in the room as well. It was very much the case. But it also just is a testament to what you can do with what little you got.
Exactly. And didn't you find like a pair of curtains on the side of the road?
Yeah, one of my runways was fully a pair of curtains that was on the side of the road that my sister found. I was like, perfect. Get them, make it the road to the runway.
The road to the runway, yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of fierce. I was in the bottom for the outfit that week, so...
Now, do you still do that? Like, just on your off time? I mean, like, do you still create things out of just...
For me, the creating of drag was never my, strong suit. It was never my calling and stuff. Like, some girls are great designers. Some girls are great seamstresses. There is a difference.
Yes.
And then there's girls that live for the look. And I'm like, I'm none of those.
Right.
Like, for me, it's all about the entertainment, about the good time. And, my favorite part of drag is when you're on the stage and you're able to take the audience into your world for even for 5 minutes, because the real world is crazy, and we as we see,
honey.
So being that escape for 5 minutes to the masses is what I love about drag, and that's what I've always put emphasis on drag. Now I love looking cunt while doing it,
girl. But what's interesting is I think that thing that we call escape. is a reality.
It is.
In a sense, because it shows you what reality could be.
Exactly. It doesn't make you feel uncomfortable, babes. That sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. This is, look at me.
Look at her.
From working to a gas station.
She's got it going on. Yeah. Look at her. Ooh. She's coming in strong. One day I woke up with what I thought was Cotard's delusion. It's a rare condition that convinces you that you're dead or rotting or at the least losing body parts. So I thought, well, I need to see a doctor immediately. My primary care doctor had a literal 6-month wait, and I certainly didn't want to be dead for another 6 months. So you know what I did? I turned to Zocdoc. That's right. Zocdoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. It's that easy. Even though my condition was very rare, I went to Zocdoc and I was able to filter for a very specific doctor in my area who accepted my insurance, and I was able to even score a same-day appointment. So I rented a hearse and I went there immediately, and they advised me that I was in fact not dead, just dead on the inside. What a relief! But even if it's not an emergency, I urge you to go to Zocdoc because you can find a doctor that's good for you. Yes, I use Zocdoc, and you should too. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments. Go to Zocdoc.com/mantle to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/mantle. It says so right here on my papers. Zocdoc.com/mantle. Get well soon. You're welcome. Now, we have a transvestigation unit here at the Kelly Mantle Show.
Yes, we love it.
We like to investigate things and get down to the bottoms of truths and things like that.
Probe away.
Now, when you eliminated yourself on episode 5 of AllStars 8,
yes,
you had said that some other girls had wanted to go home that day as well.
Yes.
Is this true or false?
It's quite true, actually. There's a lot of girls that wanted to also leave the set. It's more so just how the girls were feeling. People kept saying there was the energy in the room. And I think it even flared up later on. Even after I was gone, some girls were wanting to leave as well. And
And is it true that Candy finally admitted that she never actually said that to Kimbo?
She actually, it was on she did House of Villains, and they asked, what's the most villainous thing you've done in front of the cameras? And she said that she lied on Heidi N Closet. So she has admitted that everything that she was doing was a lie. I didn't really react to it because people kept tagging me, being like, "Look, Heidi was telling the truth." I was like, I thought it was just a foregone conclusion that I was telling the truth because it was like what it was. Honey. And I didn't really react to it. The thing is, me and Candy are fine. Like, we still kiki, like, when we see each other and stuff. Some of the girls can't say that for on our cast, unfortunately.
Really? Like who?
Do you really want to know? There's 2 girls that I do not mess with from our season.
Here at the Kelly Mantle Show Transvestigation Unit.
Yes. There's 2 girls that I don't really mess with from that cast. Kahana, one.
Okay.
When everything was blowing up and going out of proportion and stuff, she went crazy and was like, "It's on site when I see you. I'm gonna come to your gig and it's on site." I was like, oh, she must be busy if she's coming to my gigs to fight me. She must be real busy.
Kahana was wanting to throw down.
She wanted to fight me. And for me, I don't ever want to rekindle that friendship because you showed me who you were.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if we're out at the bar partying and you get an attitude and you got a cocktail or 2 in you gonna swing on me.
Right.
Why would I want to surround myself with that?
Exactly.
And then the other girl I don't really talk to is Monica. I don't talk to Monica because when all that stuff with Kahana was happening, Kahana went live and she was like, "Wow, it's going crazy and ballistic." And in the comment section, Monica was like co-signing, like, "Yeah, this, da, 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 and this, that, and the third." I'm like, "Mama, you weren't there, like at all."
A soul can't clock.
Apparently, she
can't clock, honey.
So I'm like, "Well, you weren't saying that when you were smoking on my weed." You weren't saying that when I was doing
part.
all these photos for you behind the scenes at the press week.
Right.
Keep that though. So I don't. Those are the two that I don't mess with. But everyone else I'm fine with, and I'll kiki with, and I'm cordial with. So.
That's just the way it's going to be. Sometimes there's going to be some energies that get along. There's going to be some energies that don't. It's showbiz, baby. I mean, listen,
it is what
it's showbiz, you know.
It is what it is.
Not everything you see in front of the curtain is necessarily happening behind the curtain, if you know what I mean.
Correct.
You have no idea what's behind these curtains. Do you know what's behind these curtains?
Oh my God.
We can't show that, can we?
Multi-purpose.
Now we're breaking the delusion.
Oh my God,
no, did we mess up the...
We're breaking up the fourth wall. What
was the worst day of your life?
What was the worst
Today.
day of my...
During the Kelly Mantle show. Hey, at least we brought wine.
At least we got some wine behind it, though. Yes, we got the wine. The most important part.
Shut up.
My worst day of my life. The worst day of my life was the day I lost my grandmother.
Yeah.
It was 2 days after Thanksgiving. It was during quarantine, so we were being advised to not travel. And like on Thanksgiving Day, I called my grandmother and I was like, I'm not gonna make it home for Thanksgiving, but I'm gonna come in a couple weeks once things like settle down and stuff, and I'll see you for Christmas. And then 2 days later, I got the call that she had passed, and it hurt so bad. It sent me through like a long, hard spiral for a very long time.
I bet.
And it affected me so bad, and I was just, it
well,
threw
honey,
me.
you were going through it during quarantine.
Yeah.
You had your season during quarantine
Moved
and got
across
all the gigs taken away.
Watched the whole calendar just disappear.
And then you got your grandmother.
Moved across country by
taken from you during
myself to try and take advantage of all the opportunities. And then, like, I had been in LA for 2 months. And that's when my grandmother passed away.
Wow.
So it was a rough time for sure.
Yeah,
and we're in lockdown, so it's like there's not really anyone to like talk to or like deal with it. So it was kind of hard. And I was all the way across country from my family as well. So that was hard.
But you know what? She is so proud of you.
I know
Look
she
at
is.
you now.
I know she is.
I mean, this is amazing. I love that. I love it. Yeah. That's amazing because I feel my grandmother and both of my parents' presence all the time.
Do you talk to them?
All the time.
I talk to my grandmother
in
too.
the car, There's
this picture on my refrigerator that I keep in one beside the bed. I'll look at it and sometimes I'll talk to her and stuff.
Oh yeah, and they talk back, honey.
I can hear what she's saying. Yes. She's like, suck it up.
Suck it up. My grandma was Mary Catherine, but we called her Call. And we were so poor. She used to sit there at the first of every month and wait for that little Social Security check to come into her mailbox. Oh,
I remember sitting at the food bank with my grandmother on the weekends with my sister in the front in the line waiting.
And I love what you say. We were broke, but we had everything we needed.
We did. Yes. We did. We had love. Exactly. We had security. We had a roof over our head. We might have struggled, but we had what we needed.
I love that.
For sure.
I love that. And I love a journey like that, to see it go from 33 cents in your bank account on the first day of Drag Race. And here you are, thriving and shining. And it's the coolest thing in the world.
It's kind of crazy because I always think, what would my life be different if I never put that wig on my head for the first time? Wonder what would I be doing? And I try to figure out what it would be, but I just can't put my finger on it because.
What do you think you would be doing if you didn't go into drag?
Honestly, I'd probably, right now at this point, would be just doing like dead end job after dead end job.
Really?
Yeah, because that's kind of the path I was on even when I started doing drag. And I was like trying to like get the money so I can do what I want and this, that, and the third, pay bills and stuff. But if I didn't have drag to even supplement my daytime, I don't know if I would have made it.
You definitely chose the right path because life is full of choices and we find ourselves at crossroads sometimes. And then we choose a path, and sometimes we choose the wrong one and go, oh shit, I want to jump back over here. But sometimes we choose the right one. And had you not chose that path, it would have never led you to that parking garage in Glasgow where you got to take a big old wooly, 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 wooly.
I needed it.
Honey.
I needed it.
And you know what I love about that story more than anything? That was a revenge shit.
It was.
Honey, you could have held it and you could have went somewhere else, but you said, no, ma'am, I'm doing it right here, right now in his parking garage.
10 toes down.
Have you ever been back to the scene of the crime?
No, I haven't. But I want to go back. Next time I'm over there, I'm going.
You need to go back
and
take another big
yes,
gnarly ass.
Be like, does he still
shit.
work here? Because if he does, I need to tell him something.
Oh,
it was wild. That night was crazy. So I'll give you a little lowdown on that night. So that night, a couple of we were on tour. We were doing the was it Hell? It was a Halloween tour. Mm-hmm. And on the tours, like, we can't go back into the venue after the gig is done. So, like, those bathrooms are off limits. And on the buses, we're not allowed to do number two on the bus.
Number two.
So I was sitting there. A couple of the girls on the tour were arguing and stuff. One of the girls ended up crying. I won't go into those details. So yes, one of the girls made the other girl cry.
No.
So I went. So I was like, okay, well, I have to shit.
Who did Jiggly make cry? Who did Jiggly make cry?
Not you clocking it.
Yes, girl. Who did Jiggly make cry this time?
I'm not gonna get her on the show and she'll tell you. I'm not gonna do that. That's their business. But Jiggly made someone cry, so I took said person with me. I was like, y'all messy. So I got off the bus.
Oh, they're messy, and then you go and take a shit in the parking lot. And you're gonna call someone else messy.
I never thought I was that. So I was like, come with me. I gotta go find someone to use the restroom. It'll give you time to get away and like breathe or whatever. So we went into the store. We finally found it. We went in. And I asked to use the restroom, and he was kind of rude with me. He was like, I was like, okay, well, where's your toilet tissue? Because with me, I make up my mind pretty quickly. Like when I'm the type of person where I like to match energies. Like if you're giving me this, I'll give it back to you. I don't mind. I'm super petty.
Yes.
That's my superhero name, super petty.
She has time. And she is reclaiming her time.
I will make time.
Yes.
I will make time. So I casually went to the back, grabbed a little 4-pack roll and stuff, paid for it. As I'm paying for it, though, some people who were at the show earlier come in. They're like, oh my God, Heidi.
Not the meet and greet with the toilet paper in the convenience store.
It was kind of fierce. And I just, as it was happening, I just looked over at him. I was like,
well, it's pretty much similar to DragCon lighting, so. But you were letting him know, honey, you're dealing with someone.
Just so you know,
Just so you know.
So, and then I paid and took pictures with them, of course, and I left, and I made, I said her name. I made her stand watch while I went to the corner of the parking lot, and I relieved myself. It was kind of fierce, though.
Now, what I really want to know, though, is you have that occurrence, but I think it's the one where you were on the bus and did it in a paper plate.
Who told you this? Who told you that?
I'm psychic. I told you this.
Was it Jasmine Kennedy?
I'm not going to mention any names.
Fuck you up, Jess.
I'm not going to mention any names.
Fuck you up, Jess.
But a little birdie told me.
I'm going to find out who it was. I'm going to mess you up. Yeah, well, it's another time.
And why is she the only one that knows about it?
Because I know for a fact she was on the bus when it happened. I know for a fact she was on the bus when it happened.
Girl.
That's how.
Were you thinking, what if they don't take the trash out for 24 hours?
No, because it was already near the top. So I was like, they got to take it out soon.
Do you still have your gallbladder?
Yes, I think so.
That's amazing. You think so?
I believe so, yes.
I love that.
I think I have all my original parts, yes.
What is your favorite thing about you?
About myself? My favorite thing about myself is that I feel like I exude like a good energy, and other people can take it in. I love that. And I love that I can feed people with good energy, if that makes any kind of sense.
No, it's like I said in the introduction, you have soft, supple vibrations. But you really do. You have. I mean, whenever I'm scrolling through social media and a post of yours pop up, I just know I'm going to have a good time. Oh, you know what I mean? A good giggle.
I'm an empath.
Yes, you are too.
So I feel like.
Now you're a Libra?
I am a Libra, yeah. Yes. September Libra.
Yeah, September Libra.
September Libra. And I hate that's something
Cancers
I hate
and
about
Libras and Pisces have a
You're
tendency
Cancer?
to
oh my
be
God,
empaths.
Oh, and a Pisces. My partner's a Pisces.
You and your partner are so cute.
You think so?
Y'all are like little prom king and queen together, honey.
I'm the king, yeah.
Yeah. What is your least favorite thing about yourself?
My least favorite thing about myself is I guess this is probably something that a lot of people deal with. Like I'm my worst critic. Like
Yeah.
I can go so hard on myself sometimes, and I sometimes feel like I don't deserve some of the opportunities and things that's come my way.
Interesting. So you have an inner saboteur.
I do, I do, and I have to be like, shut up, no, bitch.
Did you give her a name?
No, I don't name her because she's irrelevant.
There you go.
I tried not. I don't acknowledge her.
Now, I know that you're a gamer. And did you know that surgeons who play video games at least 3 hours a week perform 27% faster and make 37% fewer errors performing laparoscopic surgery?
That's kind of hot. I love that. That means they're really good with their hands.
But now this is what worries me about that. What if they stayed up all night long?
And they're tired from gaming.
And now they're trying to give you a laparoscopic surgery. They're putting my boobies down in my vagina and you don't know what's happening.
Wait, do you game?
I don't.
What?
Well, no, this is not true, actually.
Okay.
My man and I play baseball. And I am a mantle. Mickey Mantle.
She is the mantle.
I definitely know how to play baseball.
Like the actual sport?
No.
Or the video game?
But I'm very good on the video game.
What position?
I play, well, you play them all. You can play whatever you want to play.
I was shortstop when I used to play baseball back in the day.
Like for real?
Yeah.
I love that.
I only did it for like 3 years, but like...
Were you good?
I was average. Really? I wouldn't say I was good. I wasn't garbage. I was.
Well, you're a dancer, so you're athletic. Obviously.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yes.
Do you have a commitment to fitness?
No. My depressive episode ruined my workout habits.
Oh, really? But usually, if you work out, it'll take away your depressive episode, or at least help it.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Honey, I'm serious. Come work out with me sometime.
I'll work out with Miss Kelly.
There is an uninhabited island in the Bahamas known as Pig Beach, which is populated entirely by swimming pigs.
Swimming pigs. Is that real?
That's what we just found out here on the Kelly Mantle Show. It's top news.
I love that, honestly.
If you went to Pig Beach by yourself, what are 3 things that you would take with you?
I would take a friend.
Okay.
For companionship. A skillet so we can fry them up. Catch one of them pigs. We gonna eat on this island.
Oh, I thought you meant you were gonna fry up the friend. I'm like, no, Heidi. Well, you and Tammy Brown.
Once the pigs are gone, what do you think is next?
Oh shit, she's taking a very dark turn. Is this the depressive site you were talking about? Do we need to work out right now?
No, I'm out of it. I got out of it.
Oh my God. Now, are you ever gonna bring DJ Closet Case out of the closet and get into the DJ game with Miss Trixie Mattel?
Honestly,
I think you and Trixie should do a DJ gig together.
I think, and it could be disco thing because she's already doing this whole like
give me a man after midnight.
Honestly, I've actually thought about bringing DJ Closet Case back out,
honey,
and that's a gag. I DJ'd around the time I started doing drag as well because I was DJing, hosting, as well as doing the show and emceeing the show for $30.
Now tell us about Young Gappy.
That's my raptress name.
Your raptress name.
Young Gappy's in the house. Y'all can't take her. Y'all can never take her. I
loved Gap.
She spits fire.
I love Gap. I love the song, the video.
Thank you.
So good.
Oh my God. I was
and Widow Von Du, honey. Shout out to Widow Von Du. It's
that
so
one was
good.
fully fueled by the fans and the people that support me because they were like, you should do this. I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Because I try to like hear what people say and I want to like apply that.
No, that was amazing.
Yeah. That one's for all y'all out there.
Now listen, the Transvestigation Unit of the Kelly Mantle Show also wants to know, did you ever get the orange dress back from Angeria?
No, Angeria. And I messaged her after the last interview. I was like, sis, you still have it, don't you? She said it made its way to her storage unit. Oh, so you just gonna keep mine? Oh, she won. She don't need my drag no more.
I think she even brought it here as one of the options to wear when she was on the Kelly Mantle
Show. I know you fucking lying. I know you. Andrea, I'm about to go to your storage unit and raid it because, girl, you playing with me now.
Is it true that you used to sell urine for a living?
Yes, I did. I did. I had to do what I had to do. It was
Girl,
I'm a hustler, baby.
You know what you were doing? You were giving people jobs.
I give back to the community.
You were helping the employment rate in America.
It's kind of it's kind of sickening.
Heidi N Closet for at least vice president.
Come on now. I can't. I have to wait a couple more years to run, but I'm getting there.
Hey, listen, I think we should have Trixie Mattel as president and Heidi N Closet as vice president.
If she'll run, I'll be her running mate.
You would make a great ticket.
I feel like we cover the spectrum.
Yes.
Which spectrum? I don't know. But we cover it.
It's like RuPaul said, you have that star quality. You just being yourself.
It's like what I do best.
You radiate it. Yeah.
People are like, what do you do successfully? I'm like, being me. That's all I can do.
Exactly.
I mean, it entails a lot of things of being me, but like, I do it right, I guess.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do you ever want to do any acting? Like, I mean, I know that you were in the movie Slay.
Yeah, it's streaming on Tubi. Go watch.
Yes.
Free. So there's no reason not to. I would love to do more acting. I do want to get more into that. I think that's one of the projects that I'm looking into working on that I'm really excited about. I want to do a little more scripted things and stuff, and hopefully some more in the future, John Mark. Yeah.
Honey, you got a face for the camera. You got a face for the camera.
Now.
And I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Oh, I see all kinds of good acting roles in your future, honey.
Thank you.
Wait, we could be the new 9 to 5.
We could.
Trixie could be Dolly.
Uh-huh.
And I would probably be Lily.
And I'll be Other.
Jane.
Work. Yes.
9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Getting by.
Yeah. I kind of love that.
I love that.
I'd be down. Let me know. Country girls.
And RuPaul could play Charlie. Oh, wait, what was the boss's name? And we tie him up. Oh, my God, that would actually be good. She could do it all in front of a green screen.
Yeah, it's fine. It's right up her alley.
You created a little empire inside the closet.
Mm-hmm. A little slice of life for me in the closet.
I love that.
And it's expanding, actually. I'm working on a bunch of new things that I'm really excited about coming
Can you share any of them with us?
Oh, sure. Yes, absolutely. Well, aside from me working alongside e.l.f. Cosmetics for the last year.
I love that.
They've been fierce.
The face of e.l.f.,
fabulous,
honey.
We love. I've also just recently started a production company.
Oh, wow.
Mind the Gap Productions.
Mind the Gap.
You see it? Branding. I
love that.
I won the branding challenge for a reason. And our first project is my new podcast coming out soon, High Tea with Heidi.
Oh, I love that.
Where I invite people over. We have a proper tea time. We get highly educated, just highly enlightened.
Mm-hmm.
We play games, we taste test. I even took someone on their first THC journey for the first time ever, just recently. It's also kind of educational. It's like a fun variety show dressed into a podcast, so it's kind of fierce. Do you partake?
Of course I do.
Would you ever come be on High Tea with Heidi?
Hell yeah, honey.
You heard it here first. Kelly Mantle.
I am a weedy girly, honey.
Weedy down.
I love my wine and I love my weed, baby. All right, so here at the Kelly Mantle Show, we like to play a little game called Drag Association.
Oh, God.
And I'm going to mention drag queen names or objects or pronouns that might relate to drag, and you tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay, I can do that.
Do I have your consent?
Always, Miss Mantle.
Thank you. Candy, Muse.
Oh.
Leslie Jones.
Oh, Leslie Jones. I love CNN. Not CNN. SNL.
I was like, wait.
Because she does.
Did I say the wrong name? Did I say a CNN correspondent? Leslie, what was her name? Leslie Stahl. Remember Leslie Stahl?
Because she does the news segment.
Leslie.
Oh my God.
Hilarious.
Yeah. I say SNL because leaving for season 12, I studied all those news skits where she does with Colin Jost and
well, I love her Drag Race commentary.
She's so good.
She's so good. Girl.
She's great to watch.
Yeah.
If you haven't caught one of her lives when she's just watching an episode of whatever it is. It's fierce.
I love that. I love that. Alexis Michelle.
Oh my God. Landing strip.
And on that note, that concludes Drag Race Association. We hope that you had a nice flight here on the Kelly Mantle Show. We'll be landing at Alexis Michelle Airlines Airport
Don't get me wrong. I like Alexis. I do like Alexis. But
Would you like to expand on landing strip?
Well, I don't want it to expand. It needs to get smaller. Actually, the back here.
No, I thought you were talking about. Oh.
No, that's a landing pad or whatever it is.
God.
It needs to not expand. Let's not. Love you, sister. I'll see you in New York. I'll see you in New York, sis. We'll smoke out and get the charcuterie board ready. Yeah.
Not the charcuterie board. Mm-hmm. Yes, girl.
She has a cute, sweet little dog.
I love that. Yeah. Did you know that she's Lisa Loeb's cousin?
Who's Lisa Loeb's?
You say I only hear what I want to. I don't listen hard. I don't pay attention to anyone anyway. I don't really care if you really care. I'm only hearing negative. No.
You ate that.
So you turn
Do you
the
have a track?
radio on and you turn the radio up.
She's gone.
And this woman would sing my song.
And then what?
Yeah, Alexis Michelle is her cousin.
I didn't know that. See, I love that. Can we get like a little like star and rainbow come across this? The more you know.
We can have anything you want. Just as I said in the intro, your wish is our command.
I love that. The spheres.
Oh yeah, I wanna rock with you, baby.
You better rock. I wanna rock with you.
I wanna rock with you.
All night.
Rock the night away.
Do we need to drop a track though?
Girl, let's do it. A disco track.
Yeah, I would be so down. Let me know.
Thank you so much for coming here into the Kelly Mantle Studio and gracing us with your positive, beautiful, lovely, vibrant, supple vibrations.
Thank you for having me. It's been so much fun. It's been a key. We got to get you on High Tea with Heidi.
Yes,
and we're gonna get you some good prizes.
Where can people find you?
You can find me at Heidi N Closet almost everywhere except for TikTok. You can find me at the Heidi N Closet. And if you want early access or exclusive content coming a lot soon, go to patreon.com/Heidi and Patreon.
Yeah.
Kelly, don't you have a Patreon as well?
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Heidi, because we just started a Patreon here in the Kelly Mantle Studio at patreon.com/ Kelly Mantle.
Per.
Bye. Love you from Rio de Janeiro.